When you go in the shower and you do your 2 hour self maintenance routine care, you don't come out the shower looking like Shinseiya, do you? Did you even go in the shower looking like Shinseiya? Probably not. You didn't go in the shower on the day of performance looking like Shinseiya. You didn't come out of the shower 2 hours later looking like Shenseea. You came out looking like you came out when you came out of your mama's womb. That's how I want you to look. But I want you to look elevated, looking like you. I want you to look elevated, looking like you. How do I get there? Okay, so let's say I have a 2 a.m. show because that's how early in the morning my shows begin because I gotta wait and do it Secret Service way. That's why it's called the secret in their off. Okay? Secret Service way. So, Secret Service way, first of all, I begin with an early shower in the afternoon. Okay? Early shower in the afternoon. They tell you by 5 p.m. you got to be showered, you got to be dressed, and you got to be ready to go. Sometimes you probably have even seen me in my underwear because they pick me up how I am in my sleep. I don't sleep with no pants. I sleep get go naked, meaning shirt down naked. Get go naked, shirt down naked, no pants, okay? And when I say that I have fallen into the deepest in the midst of my sleep, all I know is I come back and I wake up and 5 o'clock in the morning, my voice sounds like frog's throat. Like after about maybe about a half an hour's worth of driving with my throat, and I'm driving get go naked, no pants. Sometimes I sleep in my makeup done up already, and sometimes I don't. Like right now in 2026, I'm not sleeping in no makeup, which means they have to do everything from the beginning all the way to the top. Takes about a good 20 minutes to get the makeup done. I'm still sleeping in a what's called a nuance sleep. I am sleeping in what's called a nuance sleep, meaning they're doing my makeup with my eyes closed. So half the time I'm not even wearing mascara because if you do mascara with the eyes closed, it is why I talk when I'm filming like this with my eyes closed because I'm in the REM sleep of a nuanced sleep. But I'm talking, but I'm sleeping, but I'm talking, but I'm sleeping. Okay? And then you have the makeup artist that puts the beat down, and then you have the clothing rep that puts the body down, and then you have the shoe rep that puts the shoe game down, and then you have the mic rep that says, "Wake up!" Half the time I don't even know if I'm still awake. I don't know if I'm still awake. The only thing I know is that I'm looking at the show the next week later. I'm seeing it edited, I'm seeing it opted, and I'm looking at it, the show the next week later. I'm like, who is that? Why is she doing that? Where is she from? What does that tattoo? I'm asking 5 billion questions about how I got there, okay? I am asking 5 billion questions as to how I got. And don't think they haven't done it to this during the daytime because I've done it during the daytime and it's actually worse. It's 3 times worse in the daytime and it's more very shadow effective, I would say. And where the next day you wake up and it's like, what happened yesterday? All of a sudden you see notes done. I don't even know who did half the notes because I couldn't have been the one doing half of those notes, but I know those notes are done. I I know those notes are done and completed. I just don't know how because I'm still preemptively in a mind frame of what happened yesterday during the daytime. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And then what they have to do, of which they do in a lot of scenes, is they give me a backstory as to what happened during the daytime. And then I have to question myself, why have I not woken up yet in order to know this? I see the guns fired. I see the bread burnt. I hear the noise. And well, I do it all over again. And I still haven't answered the first question of the first day of, huh? I did that. And I'm still answering the third question of, huh? I did that. And then I'm still answering the fourth question. I haven't even answered the first question yet of, huh? I did what now? I just know that the I did what of the very first question is still lingering in my mind as to said what. I'm still trying to answer it. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer it. Mm, some call it the melatonin factor. Whatever, it's there. It happened, and I'm still doing it right now. Sleep. That's why I do that. Sleep. I'm sleeping, but I'm sleeping with my eyes wide open. I can prop my eyes open when I hear a sound that rings the alarm Beyonce style. And when the alarm is wrong, Beyonce style, eyes wide open, but I'm still sleeping. Just saying. I can still see you. Trust me, I can still see you. I see it coming in the air, and there's a strange from everywhere. Exodus says you shall not come in my room, think I'm sleeping, 'cause my eyes are fully opened. You just can't see it, but I can see you every time.